This is coming out of the 2nd Street tunnel here at Hill Street. This is shut down because the regional connector is undergoing construction, and all of us who do transit in downtown LA are anxiously awaiting the opening of this thing. I have to mention this guy who's blocking the bike lane for absolutely no reason here. So I had been taking 2nd Street. There were sharrows there, no bike lane, but it was less congested in that area and a slower speed. Now that there is a actual bike lane on 1st Street, I assumed that it was going to be as bad as the bike lane on Figueroa, but it doesn't seem to be. There's fewer people parked in it. There's less traffic coming in and out of these buildings here, and that may just be because of the nature of these buildings. There's not a whole lot of parking here. There's not a lot of people coming in and out of them all the time as there is on Figueroa Street. So the other thing is enforcement. So this is a red curb here, and my guess is people who park here actually get enforced. It's a little bit closer to the police station, so that's just another factor in bike lane in transit. It's like, if you want bike lanes to be safe, if you want pedestrians to be safe, you need enforcement of the traffic laws. In my view, the police are generally not enforcing the traffic laws, and it's probably a better idea to leave those up to something like traffic cameras or red light cameras. And there's been a lot of resistance to that. But so this bike lane is very narrow, which leaves you open to dooring, as you can see. So when I ride on this bike lane, I am to the furthest left I possibly can be. You can see that there are cars who are, riding the edge of the bike lane. That's fine with me. I can fight with them a little bit, and taking a little bit of extra space for myself. The cars will try to take a little bit of extra space for them, and they just don't realize that if I was in the middle of this bike lane, I could easily be doored. Here's a rare instance of a guy parking in the bike lane here and also not watching where he's going. So I've decided to start taking 1st Street because it seems to be clear. It's a lot faster than 2nd Street. You don't get caught at as many red lights. So we'll see. This bike lane is fairly new. The bike lane that goes along the regional connector here past the Little Tokyo station. So here on the right is the Little Tokyo station, which used to be at ground level over there beyond Alameda Street on the left. Now it's underground, so you can kind of see what it's going to look like there on the right. The area on the left where the Little Tokyo station used to be at ground level has been totally raised and turned into one of the largest parking lots I've ever seen. So I don't know what that parking lot is for, probably for city vehicles. But the regional connector is now going to pop up here on the left and then go over 1st Street. So I've already got plenty of videos of me going over the 1st Street bridge. Haven't ever seen a test train come out of this, but I've seen extra trains parked at the Pico Aliso station beyond here. So I think they are running test trains at night. And let's hope that this thing is going to be open sometime around April. I'm crossing my fingers.